Why is it so foggy in this game? What happened? I literally just booted it up. Welcome everyone to a brand new video. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 2. This is the game that I kind of fell in love with. This is still my favorite Forza Horizon game. Just because of the memories that I have with it, honestly. It's not even just... It has nothing to do with the game being the best or the worst or careless or handling, anything like that. It is just for nostalgia's sake. This is the game that I started off playing from the Forza Open World series. Of course, you know, there's people out there that started off with Forza Horizon 1, people that started off with the later ones, you know, the Forza Horizon, you know, 3s and 4s and maybe even 5 if you're a fresh player. Maybe you just started playing it on the PS5 and that's your first one. Well, Forza Horizon 2 was my first one, and if you guys have seen by the title and the thumbnail of this video, and also if you've seen one of the previous videos that I made, I did say that I was going to revisit. This thing is not made to drive on off-road sections, I'm just telling you now, because if you're seeing me crashing now, that's exactly why. But basically, I'm going through all of the games, all the previous Forza Horizon titles, and played them for pretty much the last time, except for maybe like Forza Horizon 4 or 5, because those ones I'm going to try and maybe play a little bit more. But Forza Horizon 1 and 2 and maybe 3 are the 3 games that I really wanted to revisit, well, for I guess maybe the last time before Forza Horizon 6 comes out, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing for today. We've played Forza Horizon 1, I made a video on it and I checked it out, and obviously it was just filled with nostalgia. Okay, is that good or bad? Did I do anything there? 204? Surely not, right? 217, yeah. I was gonna say, this game has so many memories from me. Like, it just is so cool. The map itself, I don't think is much bigger than, I mean, obviously I'm on the Rally expansion. I'm like on the, or what's it called? What's this map called? I can't even remember what it's called. Storm Island, that's what it's called. This is where I was the last time. So this one has a DLC or two, you know, attached to it. So we have a few things that they brought out for this game, and it was a bit different to Forza Horizon 1. And in today's video, we're going to see how we progress from Forza Horizon 1 to Forza Horizon 2. Because of course it's slightly different. I am playing this on the Xbox One again. If you guys have seen the previous look at that, look how good that looks, man. The only thing that I don't like about this game, it's that it's running at 30 FPS. That is it, and that's just because of the console. That's literally it. There's no other reason. It's just that this game was not made for 60 FPS. I wish it was. If I would had a way to play this, well, there is a way to play this. There's a way you can have an emulator on the PC and I can play this on the PC, but I just haven't really gotten to the point of me doing that, I guess. Regardless, I'm trying to play it on their respective console. So the Xbox 360 version of this game is not that indifferent to Forza Horizon 1 in terms of visuals and graphics and all that sort of stuff. But when we're on the Xbox One, there's quite a few differences, and this game looks drastically better. I mean, this is very, like, this looks pretty much identical to Forza Horizon 3 on the Xbox One. Like, there's not like a massive leap between these games. I mean, this is kind of what the map looks like. It's just a little bit bigger, I think, than the Forza Horizon 1 map. There's different areas, different sections, and main and most importantly, the biggest thing is that, first of all, you can fast travel anywhere. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to purchase anything. And the coolest thing is, if I can get out of the city. Actually, I do want to change to a different car. We also have the option, I think, to now basically swap to a car that we really want. I mean, the car list is much larger. Now it's also done by brand, so I don't really have to, like, I can search by manufacturer, by class, or whatever. I can search or filter it by different ways, right? It's not just like, here's the class of car, and then it goes up through a class. Like it was on Horizon 1. And there's also so many different cars, so many cool cars. Audi S4s and old S4 or S4s and everything. Like, it's just, there's so many sick cars. M235i. There's so many cars in this game as well that are missing from the modern games. And I'm just looking at these, I still remember some of the builds on some of the cars that I have in front of you here. EB110 is still one of, if not the fastest car in this game. I don't know if the Alpha that I'm driving right now is the fastest one. Maybe it is. I can't remember 100%. But there's so many of these cars that I remember builds on basically doing builds on in this game. It's just crazy. Obviously, we even had Fast and Furious edition cars added into the game with the DLC. Like that was very, very sick. We even have Dom's Charger as well. We have the Daytona Charger as well, which is very, very cool. We even have this off-road Charger here. I'm gonna swap over to the whoa. Wait, am I not able to actually just? Oh wait, no, I don't think I am. How do I go to my garage? How do I go to my? Oh, I click on buy cars. That's what it was. Try to remember. The festivals are a little bit different as well now, because of the fact that oh no, you don't. So I have to actually just fast travel to it, right? Okay. I still need to remember a lot of things. There's so many things that they've changed as well. And they have Horizon Promo, which I'm pretty sure it's a new thing now. Road trips. We also have the photo gallery, which you can see everything. You have your vinyl groups, and of course your tuning setups, which I'll get to in a minute. You can actually tune all of your cars. We had a Porsche DLC as well in this game. Right, let me swap over, or let me head over to the festival real quick. I'll go with it because I want to change car, and I want to show you guys something that was just a massive difference between the first game and this game. That's kind of what I want to show you guys, or want to start the video off with. In terms of builds themselves, I'll go through it very quickly what I'm in here. But obviously now the garage and the auto show are in the same place. You don't have to go to two different places to do things. You can also then upgrade your cars and do all that stuff whilst you're in here. The only thing is though, I still have to scroll across like this if I want to get to something. I can't just, filter out and be like, oh yeah, I want to go to Ferrari. I want to get to Dodge. It's just, that's not a thing. And then in the upgrade section, you will have a lot more options available. The menus themselves are pretty much identical. They're very, very close to being literally the exact same in terms of customization, even to the point where these are carried over to the brand new game. So we don't really have much of a change here at all, really, to be honest. Tire compound, again, I'm pretty sure the same tires have been added into this game. I think we have the rally tires as well in this game. We don't have drag tires yet, I don't think. So the tires themselves are pretty much very, very similar to what they were on Forza Horizon 1, if I remember correctly, right? So let me swap over to another little car and then just show you guys pretty much how this is, because it's vaguely similar, if not almost very, very similar to the way it was. So these are tire options that we have available. Of course, Storm Island brought the rally tire compound. I mean, we've had the rally tire compound before in previous games, and then we pretty much have the other four tires, which is street, stock, or stock, street, sports, and then race tires. So those are the only ones that we really have. The wheel selection and the way the wheels are laid out is a little different. We have the different types of selection of wheels, and then obviously then they're all still here. You still have, I mean, you have more wheels now than we did back in Horizon 1, I think, if I remember correctly. But there are a lot of different wheels. There are a bunch of different wheels that are in this game that aren't in Horizon 1, if I remember correctly, right? There's a bunch of them, but everything else is pretty much the exact same. Same with Aero. I mean, you still have the Forza Aero parts. They all look pretty much the same. I think this specific car has the little lip as well, but I'm pretty sure, when did they change? I think it might have been in this game where they changed the Forza Aero on it. One sec, let me go check, just to be 100% certain. Is this the game that we got the Forza Aero parts that we have in the game now? In Forza Horizon 5 still. Let's have a look here, because we have, look at the amount of body kits that we have available for this. But we have this, yes, that's the same Forza Horizon front splitter, and then the rear spoiler. Yeah, that's it. So since Forza Horizon 2, we've had the same Forza Aero parts, because in Forza Horizon 1 they were slightly different, just slightly, but they were a little bit different. Alright, now the reason why I want to go and swap over to that Dodge is because there's somewhere where I want to go that requires me to have an off-road vehicle, pretty much, and that's the first one I kind of stumbled across. Tuning as well was a big thing, which of course we can do on the fly anywhere, pretty much. Auto show, of course, allowing us to buy a lot more cars. There's so many different cars in this game. I mean, this one was one of them that we ended up being able to, what's it called? This had like the whole tuning setup that you're able to do here, and you can do it on the fly. You can do it wherever you want. You can adjust and change things on the cars on the fly, as long as you bought the actual parts themselves that you needed to buy, and again, we had tuning setups which were shared by people. I mean, this was revolutionary. Like, this was a new thing that we've had now in the game. Forza Hub as well being like the place to be. We had wheel spins as well by earning rewards and all that. We had all the stats as well, which of course we had in previous games, but I think they're a little bit more like that. Bucket lists, which I'm pretty sure, I don't think there was a thing in Horizon 1 with bucket lists. But bucket lists are now introduced in this game, I think. Horizon Promo, of course. And then we have the marketplace, which is on the right, which is the same pretty much as the newer games as well. So we also have like the DLC, like I said, that we have here. But why do I want to drive this thing? This sounds sick. And you can see the lighting is so much better. You can see the lighting on the car and everything. It just looks fantastic in this game. Now, like I said, why do I want to drive this thing? Well, because if I get to a certain point here somewhere, I think I need to get out of actual Nice real quick. So let me get out of Nice. Let me get out and show you exactly what I'm trying to say here. Or what I'm trying to plan. I could really just fast travel, because I can fast travel anywhere in this. I don't really have to drive the roads or anything like that. I miss this game so much, man. The atmosphere that this game has is just, in my opinion, like kind of unrivaled. I think the car sounds were a little bit better as well. The UI I think is a little bit cleaner and smoother. It's just, there's just everything about this game was like a very nice refreshment compared to Horizon 1. So of course we have all the rally stages and all that we have here, but if I get up here, I still remember this map, by the way. Still remember it. Of course, this being little rally area here. Once we get past the walls here, I can go wherever I want. I can do this. See this? This is something that you were not able to do in Forza Horizon 1. The map opened up drastically with this game. I mean, they let us drive around in open fields and everything. You didn't have to follow the actual path itself. You could go anywhere. Anywhere where your car was able to drive, like apart from obviously the walls in cities and stuff that you weren't able to break, you were able to find your own route for a load of these places. It was just such a nice feeling. I mean, obviously, like I said, since I started with this game, I went obviously back in time and played Forza Horizon 1 a little later on once they added it to the Xbox One, because I didn't have an Xbox 360 at the time. So once they brought it out with the Xbox One, I played Forza Horizon 1 and I realized how restricted you were, how you weren't able to do any of this, right? You're pretty much stuck. There's like railings on every single like off-road section and everything. I mean, it was an open world game, but you were still stuck on the trail. You were still stuck like on the bit of road that I put you on. You know, you weren't able to do any of this driving, which is what I'm doing right now. But this was a big thing as well, which of course the entire community absolutely ate up and loved it. So this game itself, what else did they introduce? I mean, if I look at the map itself, we have the showcase events. Apart from that, the actual events around the map, we didn't really have too many other events. I mean, for PR instance, we still only had speed traps and speed zones. I think the highway is a little bit iffy on this one. I think it's longer than in Forza Horizon 1, but it was very twisty and turny, right? Like we didn't have like a long straight bit of road. I feel like it was just very twisty turny. Like this was the only straight bit of road that we had here, which was from St. Martin all the way to what's this place called? Cistron. That's what it was. So this is the only straight bit of highway, straight enough, I guess, bit of highway that we had here. But again, all of this area here is just fully open, which is the main thing. I miss this map, man. I miss just looking at it, because not only was this map so sick, but we also used this map to drift. Like this I had so many different areas on this map that we used to do tandems with and drift around all over the place. And this was like back in the day where I started meeting all of the American guys. Like I met up with Slaptrain, obviously not being American, but this is when I first met and talked to Slaptrain, and you know we made some videos together. And obviously the OG American crew, everyone's doing their own thing now. Everyone's got, you know, their own jobs and their own hobbies and everything, and it's cool to see. I don't really keep up to date with what everybody's doing. I mean, I'm still part of the group chat and everything, and every now and then I'll hop on and maybe you say a couple of things to each other, but that's kind of it, right? But everybody's doing their own thing. I mean, there hasn't been any falling out or anything like that. It's just, you know, everyone's just doing their own thing. The main and most important part is obviously everybody grew up, you know. Nobody really stays a kid forever. We're not always online, you know. I don't have like, you know, school or college tomorrow, or, you know, like everybody has a life pretty much nowadays. It's a little bit different than back then, like when we were hanging out in the calls, in the Xbox party chats, you know, up until, for me, it was like 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. These guys were still like, you know, just in the evening for them. And this is a big thing as well for me, is it's something that I wasn't able to really keep up with these guys, is obviously because they're on a different time, basically in a different time zone. We weren't really able to keep up and I wasn't able to keep up, sorry, because obviously it was for like 4 or 5 in the morning, right, for me. So it was just very, very late in the morning. The bucket lists were very cool though. It gets you to drive a load of random super expensive cars, and, you know, it gets you to do loads of weird things. This one, for example, do a jump. I mean, look how good that looks. Like, you can't tell me that this game... You can't tell me that this game is this old, and it's still like this. When did this come out? 2014? Here's another big thing as well. I'm just looking at the screen right now as I'm fast traveling. The radio as well in this, so good, so good. Like this, the music we had in this game was amazing. Even the trailer that we had with this game, I mean, the music, again, it was just a full-on music festival with sick cars. That is pretty much what this game was, and honestly, I loved it for that. It was just fantastic. I want to drive an M5. I don't know what it is, but I want to drive an M5. Which one? Should I drive the silver one? Silver or black? Let's do silver. Silver looks good. I want to drive an M5. The roads here were fantastic as well. If we're driving from Castelletto, where I am here, and I just keep driving left until we get to the actual docks themselves. I mean, that bit of road, which is like kind of like a mix of French Riviera / Amalfi Coast kind of vibe. I mean, this is just straight up beautiful here. This is why I fell in love with this game and this game's setting. Like, I fucking love this game because of that, man. It was absolutely beautiful. Photo mode as well was a little bit more fleshed out. It was just a little bit better than what it was before. Everything just seems to be a little bit smoother as well. I mean, I need to change all of this to back to 50. Because everything looks a bit too dark. There you go. And we have our brightness, everything, shutter speed. But not only that, but we can do stuff like this now. So we can have a full-on proper screenshot. I don't need to go into the Forza hub to be able to do anything here. I mean, look at that for a screenshot for Forza Horizon 2. I'm going to save that. That's going to be my thumbnail. Like, I mean, that looks great. It still looks like a modern game, you know? But some of these roads that we had here were fantastic. I loved playing this game, man. I miss it so much. You have no idea. Like, even just graphically as well. Again, it's like it's playing a higher textures, or with higher textures, basically. Playing Forza Horizon 1 was like playing the game on the Xbox 360, but it was just on the Xbox One. Where this game, of course, being out on the Xbox One, was just different. The haziness from the sun as well is so good. The lighting effects were amazing in this game. I feel like, again, it was just such a big step up from Forza Horizon 1. I still remember the map as well, man. I love this so much. I'm just glazing this game so much, I don't really care. This was genuinely like the best feeling ever back in the day. I feel like this is such a nostalgia trip as well with these videos. Someone said that in one of the previous videos. In the previous video, basically, I made on Horizon 1, saying it's just, you feel the nostalgia already. I think it was one of the comments on it. Yeah, I mean, the whole vibe with this game as well. Again, I don't really care about the graphics that much. I feel like the graphics aren't even that bad. A bit of anti-aliasing here and there, but again, if you play the modern Forza games, it's going to look the same. It's just basically limited by console. And this game was definitely a lot worse on the Xbox 360. Like, if you were to play this game on a 360... Oh my god, look how beautiful this is, man. If you were to play this game on the Xbox 360, because they released a version of this game on the Xbox 360, it was significantly, like, worse. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was very similar to what Horizon 1 looked like in terms of graphics. But then, for the Xbox One, this was such a big jump up in quality. Just everything about it. Everything about this game just screams quality. Of course, all these roads and little towns and cities were all inspired by real life towns and cities. And it's just, like I said, again, this drive, because I've done like a similar drive like this in real life, and it's so like perfect. Because I've done a Euro trip before. I've done a few Euro trips actually, but I've been on these type of roads multiple times on mainland Europe, and it's so close to the way this thing is. The roads are a bit too wide though, in my opinion. And then nighttime again is like properly dark at nighttime in this game. I genuinely miss this so much. It was so much fun playing this. So yeah, in terms of features, I mean, we had a few extra game modes, a few extra things being released. The main map itself, the features on the main map, haven't really changed massively. They're all still quite similar, such as like PR stunts and all that. However, it's like this game got a quality of life update over the first game, as in like everything's just made a little bit easier. Everything, literally every single thing. You know, photo mods, stuff like that. We had the settings as well. Even the settings were made a little bit easier to understand. The difficulties and all that. We had the bucket list progresses, the board smashed. You know, everything was just a little bit better laid out and a little bit easier. You know, going to the festival, fast traveling anywhere with the fast travel boards, buying and looking even at the car list. Of course, the tuning as well. Just everything was made that much easier in this game compared to Forza Horizon 1. So it's just such a much better fleshed out game. I do see why people would really like Forza Horizon 1, because it kind of started the series, but I think this game was such a big improvement, and so many things from this specific game went on to still be in Forza Horizon 5, you know? So that's why this game will still remain my favorite game out of the entire series. It just is just a fantastic game. You know what? I'm going to finish the video off here. I just cruising around on this map just brings me like so much nostalgia, and I love this game so much. It's probably going to be the last time I'll play it before Forza Horizon 6 comes out, or it's probably going to be the last time I'm going to make a video before Forza Horizon 6 comes out on this game. I might hop on and just play it on my own, just for a little bit. I feel like it'll be so much fun to do it on my own. I love it so much. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will be back with Forza Horizon 3. We'll have a look at that as well, and how basically it refreshed, or it kind of gave it a new breath of life to Forza Horizon 2. But we're also going to be playing on the PC. I've been playing Forza Horizon 3 on the Xbox One as well, but of course, you know, once I got a really good PC, I was able to play it on the PC, and they brought it out there. And the game is just, you know, the difference again was just crazy between Forza Horizon 3 on the Xbox One to the PC. So we're going to see another massive graphical update with this game for the next video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.